Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hopefully you're doing better than me. I just spilled my protein drink everywhere. Now I'm gonna starve. Am I in the know? I'm not in the know of anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I know as much as everybody else. I mean, this is Future Game Show, so this is the second part of Gamescom. This is gonna be less of the AAA releases, so we might actually see some toplets. All right, I need to turn this down. It's hyping up. There we go. What's up, Lucilor? What's up, Raid? What's up, Corrigan? What's going on? Excited to see some new trailers. That's right. At the very least, I got some energy. No, I would have started earlier, but then I had that little mishap. But we're good now. We're good. All safe. Bring out Jeff Keighley. Show me the new games. Massive game announcements. Is this different from yesterday? Yeah, these are brand new trailers, so these are completely different. These aren't going to be, I think, these aren't going to be like the heavy hitters like opening night are. So we might see like some more indie games or some topless games. I know tomorrow there's an indie showcase, so that'll be like even like smaller
friends,
games.
Fellow gamers and industry folk.
But I guess
Welcome
we'll see.
to the Future Game Show at Gamescom. I'm Nick Apostolidis, the voice and motion capture actor behind Leon Scott Kennedy. You may remember me and my one-liners from some recent incredibly stressful vacations to small towns in Europe and Raccoon City alike.
And I'm Angela Santalbano, though you probably know me best as Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem. I was the one
all the
hanging
Resident Evil
upside
people
down,
here today.
hyperventilating in a Velcro suit, while he was pulling up in a Porsche and doing roundhouse kicks.
Hey, remember when I gave you that really cool gun, though?
It had one bullet, Nick.
One very powerful bullet. Inventory management is my love language.
Well, let's put the trauma behind us for now, because we're joining forces to get you up to speed on the latest and greatest gaming news.
I'm hoping for some medieval stuff this time around, because I think last Future Game Show had a bunch of medieval stuff
that will make you want to punch a boulder inside a volcano.
So if you want to keep track of everything, head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
If there are any good demos that come out, we'll play some after the stream.
Once we wrap up, you can also visit GamesRadar.com for follow-up coverage on everything we've got in store for you, including what's lurking behind this trailer-shaped door. Lights, please.
Lurking? Okay, let's just get into our very first world premiere.
Hey, what's up, Ida? What's going on? Sorry, we might be getting some good games, some less AAA games this time around. Might be more exciting for the people that watch the channel.
You don't actually have a choice, but maybe these highlights will change your mind.
I feel like I heard about this. It might have been in the pre-show.
And the cartlet's about to begin. Time to write what I say.
I feel like there's always like a new Worms game coming out. I feel like there's a bunch of them, but I've still never like played them. It kind of reminds me of like Earthworm Jim. Two Worms games?
The worms are back, and not the kind that hijack your nervous system.
No, these are the cute British ones with the holy hand grenades.
Worms Galactic is a tactical spin-off coming soon to PC and consoles.
But if you're a fan of the 2D style the series is known for, a brand new Worms game is also on its way.
And
yeah,
now
Worms has been around for a long time since I can remember.
Capcom. Here is a brand new trailer for Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
This one comes out soon, I think. I think they showed this yesterday, though. Or like a sneak peek.
フューチャーゲームショーをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。鬼武者 ウェイ・オブ・ザ・ソードディレクターの二平です。本作はカプコンが誇る近劇アクションゲーム鬼武者の完全新作です。ダークファンタジーの世界観で描かれる江戸時代初期の京都を舞台に至高の剣撃アクションが楽しめます。本日は新たな要素をご紹介。京都に伝わる謎や現象を紐解くため、とある人物の従者として頑張っている。
I feel like when I was younger, this would be one of those games I'd be like super hyped for. But I might still try it off stream when it's on sale. I have some friends that are like super hyped for Onimusha though. What's up, Grimy? Yeah, that's 11 days.
それでは特別なトレーラーをどうぞご覧ください。
Or 10 days.
If you live by the way of the sword, fighting is everything. It's warm blood on cold steel. The sound of your blade breaking armor. The thrill of striking down your foes with otherworldly precision. So fight smart. Fight hard. Fight like a demon. Wield the power of the Oni Gauntlet. Like a true warrior. Carve your name into legend. And become the Oni you were meant to be. Unleash your demons. Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Must be nice to parry all the time without your knife breaking in half.
Hey, don't pout. I'm sure the merchant appreciated all the business.
Yeah, you're right. I do love that guy. But anyways, Onimusha Way of the Sword is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th, so not long now before you can get your hands on it.
Our next game, which
I might try
concerns
this
one
demo,
of
I
our
don't know.
favorite shared subjects, zombies, is a side-scrolling brawler
Walking
set in
Dead?
the Walking
What?
Dead universe. Think Streets of Rage with more headshots.
Oh, Streets of Rage spin-off? Carl! Carl! Oh snap, you can play as Daryl and Michonne? Negan? I'm surprised they're still making like Walking Dead games. I know they make like the new spin-offs, but I don't play or I don't watch any of them.
Hot diggity dog. I practiced that.
That was good.
Guys, you can actually play as Negan in The Walking Dead Streets of Survival when it lands on the 18th of September. Make sure it's on your wish list.
Now, let's take a closer look at Dioxide, a cell-shaded shooter set in a world
Yeah, Streets of Rage is kind of like Double
corporations.
Dragon, I think, from what I
Sounds a
remember.
little too familiar.
Peace be upon the obedient, and strength to the hands that keep the
This kind of looks like a not Bioshock, Borderlands graphics.
For grace is no longer given, it is provided. Do not weep for what was lost to the burning sky. In a world that scorched away its mercy, labor is our final desperate grace. Do not fear the deafening hymn of the factories. Listen to it, listen. It is the only heartbeat this shattered world has left. We bleed, we sweat, we build, if only to forget the sky once knew a sun. Remember, the corporation provides.
Coming out with frame problems already. Is this how we're gonna? This is what we're getting a lot, I guess. The corporation provides. I mean, might be an interesting shooter.
paint the canvas red in
Yeah, not a lot of
dioxide,
games use like the
which is
Borderlands
coming soon
look.
to
So it
PC.
looks interesting,
and
but
while we've got you, a quick reminder to stay tuned for FGS Live from Gamescom, our sister show which airs directly after we wrap up.
We'll be passing the baton to the FGS editorial team for even more exclusive trailers and world premieres, so make sure you stick around for that. Here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Thank you very much, Angela and Nick. I'm Jules Gill, and
What
I'm
is-
also the host
is that
of
Doom?
FGS Live from
Looks like-
Gamescom. You
not
can join
exactly
me and
Doom, but
Nathan
kinda.
immediately after the Future Game
Here, hold
Show
up, let me
for
make sure I
world
have my
premieres, release
settings
date
back up to
reveals, and,
14.
of course,
Yeah, we're
brand new
fine.
trailers. It is genuinely our best show ever, so make sure you stick around for it.
Make sure you stick around
That was
after
Bolt
the
Gun?
show
Oh,
for even
yeah.
more amazing
Okay, I know
game
about
reveals.
Bolt Gun.
And speaking of world
That's the
premieres,
Warhammer
we've
game,
got our
right?
second one coming up right now for the sequel to a dark fantasy action RPG. Let's check it out.
I mean, that sounds good. I like dark fantasy RPG. Arachnophobia? Uh-oh.
Goddess is dying. Reality crumbles in blood and flame.
And we got another top-down game. Is this Path of Exile? No, not really. I like this art style.
The prophecy speaks of an ascended hero that will sacrifice themselves to save the world.
How's the sound sounding, by the way, compared to me? Is it too loud, too quiet? Or am I too loud, too quiet?
These are nothing but means of control.
This one does look pretty fun.
No ascended. Shadow born.
Wolcen 2? First one did poorly, but you liked it a lot.
Wish lists at the ready because Wolcen 2 is coming to early access in 2027.
Okay, here's a closer look at A Short Quest.
I'll wish list it,
It's a
I guess.
nostalgic dungeon crawler built with love by 2 developers. Let's take a look,
It's a bit
shall we?
quiet. Here, let me turn it up a little.
Awake now, child. I have a task of great importance.
Oh, what is this?
Could you stop banging on the bloody gate?
Janky fantasy game?
Fuckface.
Come, stranger, rest by the fire.
There's a lot of games that are using these, like, those character graphics. But if it's got good combat, like good gameplay.
Take this note to the king.
A Short Quest playtest now?
Short quest.
All right, hold up. I'm literally adding
A
things to
Short
my
Quest
Steam.
is coming soon to PC, and there's a playtest available now if you want to check it out.
We've got a high-octane racing game up next. Perfect for a guy who plays a character with such an excellent track record with motor vehicles.
And yet they gave Leon a Porsche. Anyway, here's a brand new developer diary for Clutch.
Hello, Future Game Show. I'm Mike Brown,
All right, that's
creative
two wish
director
lists so
here
far.
at Maverick Games. Clutch is a cinematic, open-world driving game where you will take on the roles of Theo and Cass, a pair of sibling racing prodigies who are leading a double life of pro racing driver by day, underground street racer by night. Set across the beautiful French Riviera. We wanted to take players to the French Riviera as well as Monaco.
I've been
because
wanting
it's
to play a
beautiful,
racing game recently, but I
inspirational
think I might
location that's also home to some of the world's
wait for
best
the Star Wars
driving
one,
roads.
the pod
And
racing game.
It's also
That one
part
looks
of the
kinda
world
good.
that's just steeped in car culture as well as motoring and motorsport history. Our story is a grand, action-packed adventure with really high stakes. But ultimately, it's a story about our characters, who are flawed, sometimes infuriating, but always lovable. And it's about how these characters find their place in the world and the importance of family. And the biggest impact of a story like this is the greater context, importance, and meaning it gives to the activities that you'll be taking part in throughout the game. So when you're finishing a race, that's not just ticking off a piece of content. Because of the story, it really matters. In terms of vehicle handling, it's my belief that we need an authentic handling model that has enough depth and edge to it that it will punish you if you drive too hard. You need that ability to mess up, otherwise it can't feel good when you nail it. And in a model like this, it has a really high skill ceiling, so the more you play, the more you're going to feel your skills getting better and better. And that's where the real
maybe it's just racing games to me, but this gives me like Need for Speed vibes.
Every car feels weighty, authentically mechanical, and they each have a distinct feel and personality.
I'm not well versed in the car games, to be honest.
Where there are new things to see and discover around every bend in the road. In our recreation of Monaco, we have at least represented every road that exists in real-life Monaco. And as you're out exploring these streets, note that the buildings aren't cookie cutters. We haven't made a lot of presets and then repeated the buildings over and over. Every building in Monaco has been uniquely built by our artists. And as you're out driving through this beautiful open world, know that it's a world that's full of challenges and collectibles.
Yeah, racing games usually try to have like really high fidelity graphics, which makes sense.
PlayStation 5,
it looks
Xbox
like I think it looks good.
consoles and PC in spring of 2027. You can wishlist right now. And for more information, follow us on all of our social channels or check out the Maverick Games YouTube channel for our podcast. Thank you very much.
Would love if they showed Starship Simulator, done by an indie dev. I think there's like 3 or 4 people working on it, but there's a tech demo out right now. I know there's going to be an indie showcase tomorrow. Awesome indies, I think. I'll probably stream that too.
Clutch is coming to PC and consoles in spring 2027. Ange, what's up next?
Well, let's change the lighting again, because it's time for another world premiere. And this one is a sequel to an atmospheric puzzle platformer.
Atmospheric puzzle platformer. Oh, this is probably gonna be 2D, yeah. Co-op Metroidvania. These like 2-person games are like really popping off, I feel like. They showed like 2 or 3 of them yesterday. At least it's got like local co-op.
Keep together.
Oh, hell nah. Greek
2 Alliance of the Storms is a stunning cooperative Metroidvania launching in 2027.
I don't think I've heard of
And now we're taking
before.
a look at the latest trailer for Serious Sam Shatterverse, a roguelike shooter set across a multiverse of mayhem.
Ooh.
All ready to gamble with our lives. Let's fight, you big ugly!
Hell yeah!
I remember a little bit of Serious Sam. I think I used to play this at my friend's house when I was younger.
I need a vacation.
Serious Sam Shatterverse is coming to PC and consoles on August 31st, 2026. That's next week, Ange.
So soon. But you know what else is coming soon? And to us all, eventually.
Oh?
Death. Graveyard Keeper 2 is a cozy cemetery simulator where you manage a medieval
I have this one
business,
on my list.
bury the locals, and occasionally harvest their organs for a tiny
I have the first
profit.
one.
Let's check it out.
But I haven't like gotten super deep into Graveyard Keeper.
Welcome to your charming new town. Step 1. Plant your first seeds. Perfect. Step 2. Take care of your adorable animals. They'll pay you back 100-fold. Step 3.
Wait, you
Harvest
turn the
fresh
zombies and you
resources
have
from the
them
garden.
farm for you?
Organic and locally sourced.
Was that what they
Step
did in the
4.
first game too?
Send your helpers on a lovely field trip. Look how much they've grown. Meet your charming neighbor.
Does she even know I'm a skull? Or
what a chatterbox. And your loyal companion will help you with every task. Restore your little town, automate your production, and watch your community bloom. A peaceful, relaxing life sim.
another marketing lie?
Maybe I need to
no
stream
wonder
this.
they're all getting fired.
Have fun.
That's literally the day the Medieval Dynasty update comes out. All right, maybe another day.
Prime your shovels, folks, because Graveyard Keeper 2 is coming to PC and consoles on September 22, 2026.
And continuing with games that indulge your morbid desires, Join Us has you building a cult in co-op.
Okay,
Here's
Join Us
the
looks
latest
fun.
trailer.
This one looks silly.
It begins innocently enough. Building, harvesting the communal garden, making just one
finally
sacrifice.
some good food.
But before you know it, your friends will have you stockpiling firearms, riding farm animals into battle, and praising the ancient ones. If your friends tell you, be cool, man, do not be cool. Be skeptical, be vigilant, be cult-free. Friends don't let friends join cults. Brought to you by Concerned Citizens Against Join Us.
March?
Join
I'll
Us
probably
is
play
coming
this
to
one.
PC and consoles in March 2027. What's next, Angela?
Got some gun fu for you, Nick. This next game is a kinetic cyberpunk shooter starring a sentient combat implant. Feast your eyes on the latest trailer for Spine.
In this city, you're never really alone. They say the AI keeps you safe. I used to believe that. But I learned better. Tensor calculates, gangs execute. And people like me, we pay the price. Their strongest weapon.
This one looks more interesting than the Cyberpunk game they showed yesterday.
Activated.
Too bad I still.
I gotta see the gameplay.
They think they've got it all under control. But
If it's
every
third person,
system
I'd like it more,
has
probably.
exceptions. I'm one of them.
Missed yesterday what Cyberpunk game did they show? I don't remember what it was exactly. It wasn't specifically Cyberpunk. It was just like in the setting.
That kind of made me want to do a
Let me see if I can find
roundhouse
it.
kick.
Oh, are you sure? Without warming up?
Good call. Wouldn't want to throw out my spine. Which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Well, that, the trailer, not Nick's comment, was totally worth a wish list, right?
I'm here all day, guys.
Yes, yes you are. Anyway, let's shift gears with our first Ones to Watch deep dive, where we go deep on the game the internet
Galactic
is
Racer. This is the
raving
game. This is the
And with
pod
that in
racing
mind,
game I was
here's an
talking about.
exclusive interview with Fuse Games about Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Hey Future Game Show, my name's Matt Webster and I'm a co-founder and CEO at Fuse Games, and we're here to talk about Star Wars Galactic Racer, the high-speed runs-based reinvention of racing set in the Star Wars galaxy.
We're combining our love for racing games and Star Wars, and we're doing this with a fresh take on the
No
racing
Law.
genre.
Yeah, it was No Law. That was the one. Thank you. I was looking for it on my phone. I couldn't see it.
Campaign mode. It's a campaign mode with real consequence, depth, and breadth.
And we think
I just
that
want a racing
combined with
game like
racing is a match made in
F-Zero.
heaven,
That
because
game used to
racing
be so
games
fun,
thrive on
and this game kinda looks like
replayability.
it's at the
The
same
more I
pace.
play with a vehicle, the better I get. The more I can drive for mastery at a second-to-second level.
You're racing with three speeders on the track at the same time, cutting each other up, taking different racing lines, using the different features of the vehicles.
You're probably familiar with land speeders, which we have in there, and in our game they're all about drifting and boosting.
It's all about keeping your foot on the gas, holding speed through corners by drifting around them.
The speeder bike is at the opposite end of the spectrum. It's fast, it's ferocious, but it's fragile.
got a fantastic ability where it can slow down into corners and store that kinetic energy and then do a kinetic burst out of the corner. And it's all about kind of threading the needle in thin lines.
And then our final vehicle is something that's brand new to Star Wars, and it's called the Skim Speeder. We've designed this in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, and this vehicle is more akin to a lower level racing plane.
Acrobatic airplanes that gracefully handle corners until they need to flip up onto a knife edge.
The Skim Speeder is perhaps the most elegant of our vehicles, with its carving, banked turns,
I'll be honest, I don't think I've watched or played anything new Star Wars since
pull high G maneuvers around
like the Obi-Wan show.
Strapping into a Skim Speeder is an absolute thrill ride.
Being in your wide and proud profile, gracefully sweeping through the tracks, and then snapping up onto that knife edge and cutting into the apex. The sound design is fantastic, and then the visuals on top of it of how dramatic the change on the screen is.
Well, our audio team have done a fantastic job on making the Skim Speeder feel like an authentic Star Wars vehicle.
Making a new vehicle in the Star Wars galaxy is an amazing opportunity. So we collaborated deeply with Lucasfilm Games to make something that felt uniquely Star Wars.
All three of those speeders have different racing lines, and it's where they intersect that things get interesting. This is where the drama happens.
And then, of course, we've got the pinnacle racing vehicle in Star Wars Galaxy,
there it is.
The Pod Racer.
We knew we couldn't make a Star Wars racing game without including the iconic pod races.
Sense of speed is a hugely important aspect of the game. And it's something that we poured a lot of love and attention into. When you then step into a pod racer,
I feel like you're not meaning a pod racer. Like, what are you doing?
Absolutely wild.
The best thing about seeing people pick the controller up is that immediate smile on your face. Wow, this is fast, but this is controllable speed. And when I make a mistake, I have this wonderful audio-visual payoff inside the crashing that's expected, but fair. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming October 6th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Thank you for watching.
Would I stream this? I don't know if I'd stream it. Maybe I would, just because I would be playing it anyways that day.
Now that is pod racing.
But normally I wouldn't.
Thank you to Fuse Games for the inside scoop on Star Wars Galactic Racer, which is coming to PC and consoles on October 6th.
And what do you know? It's time for another world's premiere. Here's your first look at an alchemical action-adventure game.
Yeah, that one's been on my list. I'm excited for that one.
Captured entirely in-engine and built from in-game assets.
Let's check it out.
That'd be fun, like racing people in chat. What the? Armor with big swords? I'm sold, I'm sold. Just don't, make sure it's not top down. Guns, all right, I'm half sold, but I'm still interested. Oh my God. Disaster. Do it. Alchemia.
That was Alchemia, House of Wisdom, which you can wishlist now on Steam. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
Right. This next game sounds like our comeuppance for all the green herbs we've eaten.
First-person survival horror game in 1250s Baghdad. That's unique. Oh God, it's the tree game. It's the tree game. I think I watched like Queso play this or something. If you've seen or played Cat Mario, it's basically like Cat Mario. He looks so sad. Yeah, it's like the ultimate like rage baity type game. It's funny though.
Now see, that's why I don't go to the woods unless I know there's a cabin with a typewriter in it.
Precisely. The plants get their revenge in Trees Hate You, which is coming out on November 16.
And just like that, here's another world premiere for a hand-drawn cooperative golfing adventure. Let's take a look.
Raw furry? Oh no. What is like Angry Birds? I'm confused about this one. Bye Bye Bonnie. So you like get into a skull and you kick it around?
Is coming soon to PC.
Nice. And we're following that with a new trailer for Arizona Sunshine, a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR zombie shooter.
Oh. Wait, a flat-screen remake of Arizona Sunshine?
Hey, buddy.
All right, this is a fun VR zombie game.
Go get him, buddy. Holy shit! This is Arizona Sunshine, a third-person co-op shooter set in the zombie apocalypse.
All right, I'm sold. I'm sold. That's all I need to hear.
You play as Sonny, an unhinged, foul-mouthed survivor.
What?
Just seeking connection. Hey, Fred. Shit. In the apocalypse, it's always more fun. An online co-op. But for this to be a real zombie classic, we had to have split screen.
I'm kind of happy they're bringing split screen back. It's been like a good couple decades where they just kind of like cut split screen out of everything. Seems like they're trying to bring it back though. I have, I think, the first two Arizona Sunshines on VR.
A little man with no power.
It's kind of like just like VR Call of Duty Zombies.
Arizona Sunshine. Wish list now.
I'm wondering if this is going to be like a story or what.
Take the scenic route through the apocalypse in Arizona Sunshine, which is coming soon to PC.
Or perhaps you'd rather wind down with some virtual manual labor and heavy equipment operation?
Sure.
Yeah, manual labor, that's exactly what I'd rather do instead of play video games.
Here's an update on Construction Simulator Evolution.
He plays Dog W. I don't think the dog was in the VR one from what I remember. Maybe the second one.
Every place carries a story. But not every story is meant to last. Sometimes progress means letting go.
Sponsored by Cat.
Piece by piece.
What's going on?
Comes down. Not out of destruction, but out of choice. Because every new beginning,
like a demolition simulator,
space. We tear down to reshape the future.
Construction simulator. I do like simulators.
Master the art of demolition in Construction Simulator Evolution, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And now for something completely different.
That's right. Our next game is a surreal medieval shooter inspired by the works of Hieronymus Bosch.
Medieval shooter, that's all you had to say? What the heck is going on? It's like medieval punk. Is it like a frog, dude? How many drugs did these devs do? What was that? Yeah, it's like the art simulated into a game. Aranimus?
Survive the Garden of Earthly Delights in Hieronymus, which is coming soon to PC.
Get it on your wish list ASAP, but don't close that tab because it's time for yet another world premiere. It's the next game from a beloved Kyoto indie studio.
It's like some Blair Witch Project type shit. What's going on? Yeah, lots of horror. I mean, I don't mind horror. I want some medieval horror games. We don't really ever get those. Or some like fantasy horror. Monsters 3? I've never heard of this series before. Coziest Tower Defense. That's probably why I don't play a whole lot of tower defense. Yeah, this looks like a game I'd enjoy playing on my phone.
Repel the hand-drawn hordes in Pixel Junk Monsters 3, which is coming soon. Drop it on your wish list now and sign up for the private playtest, which kicks off on September 4th.
Next up, we've got
that was a trippy trailer just for like a 2D tower defense game.
Unreal Engine 5 MMO where the sky is your battlefield.
Oh, back to Aeon. NC Soft. As long as it's not Nexon. We hate Nexon out here.
안녕하세요. 아이온2의 개발을 총괄하고 있는 백승욱 CBO입니다. 완전히 새로운 MMORPG를 만든다기보다 기존 MMORPG 플레이어들이 아쉬워했던 부분을 그동안의 경험과 발전된 기술을 결합하여 해법을 제시하고자 하였습니다. 친구나 지인이 함께 플레이하는 즐거움을 원하는 사람은 결코 사라지지 않을 것이고 그런 분들의 기대에 부응하는 게임을 계속 만들고 있습니다. 아이온2가 그런 기대를 충족시키는 게임이라고 생각합니다.
아이온2는 자유로운 비행뿐만 아니라 하늘과 땅, 물속까지 눈에 보이는 모든 곳을 직접 가볼 수 있다는 것이 핵심입니다. 단순히 넓기만 한 필드가 아니라 공간의 제약 없이 세계를 직접 탐험하면서 진정한 오픈 월드를 경험할 수 있도록 만들었습니다.
Gaming Satan, pretty close, I would say.
안녕하세요. 아이온2 게임 디렉터 김남준입니다. 반갑습니다. 기존 게임들에서 높은 곳은 그저 랜드마크였지만 아이온2는 그 장소에도 플레이가 가능한 공간이기 때문에 탐험의 재미가 더욱 커졌다고 할 수 있고 전쟁 상황에서 창의적이고 변칙적인 플레이가 발생하는 것을 확인했습니다. 보통 비행을 하게 되면 등속 운동이나 가속 운동을 하게 되는데 이렇게 했을 때 실제로 캐릭터는 빠르게 움직이지만 유저들이 느끼는 속도감은 느껴지지 않게 되는 것 같았습니다. 그래서 비행 중 속도의 차이를 주는 것에 대해 집중했고 8강이나 바람길, 비행 속도를 높여주는 서클 등 다양한 요소를 추가하여 속도감이 느껴질 수 있도록 많은 노력을 기울였습니다. 높은 곳에 올라가 봤을 때 무언가 찾을 수 있도록 탐험적인 요소를 추가했습니다. 무엇보다 그 전쟁 상황에서 주변 시야가 아닌 공중에서 그 주변을 확인할 수 있는 요소가 추가되면서 이를 통해 발생할 수 있는 플레이의 확장성을 열었다라고 생각해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 도전적인 컨텐츠를 원하시는 분들은 높은 난이도의 컨텐츠에 도전하면서 공략과 성장의 성취감을 느낄 수 있고 조금 더 편안한 플레이를 원하시는 분들은 채집이나 몬스터 수집 같은 다양한 컨텐츠를 자신의 속도에 맞춰 즐길 수 있습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 아이언2에서 아트 디렉터를 맡고 있는 차봉석입니다. 아트레아에서는 목적지로 향하는 과정 자체가 하나의 경험이 되기를 바랬습니다. 길을 걷다가 문득 시선을 빼앗는 풍경을 만나고 물속으로 들어가 예상하지 못했던 공간을 발견하고 하늘로 날아올랐을 때는 익숙한 세계가 전혀 다른 모습으로 보이는 경험을 주고 싶었습니다. 그렇게 이동하고 탐험하는 과정에서 저곳에는 무엇이 있을까라는 호기심이 자연스럽게 생기는 세계, 그것이 저희가 만들고 싶었던 아트레아입니다.
안녕하세요. 아이언2 풍현섭 기술 디렉터입니다. 언리얼 엔진 5의 새로운 렌더링 기술을 활용해 더 많은 오브젝트를 효율적으로 렌더링했고 넓은 월드에서도 자연스러운 그림자를 표현했으며 시간과 환경 변화에 따른 조명도 사실적으로 구현할 수 있었습니다.
아이언2는 솔로 플레이어들이 할 수 있는 컨텐츠와 파티 컨텐츠가 공존하고 있습니다. 그리고 파티 플레이를 하더라도 큰 부담이 없도록 컨텐츠를 디자인했으니 선택에 따라 편안하게 즐겨주시면 좋을 것 같아요. 런칭 이후 플레이어분들의 컨텐츠 진행 속도와 플레이 패턴을 면밀히 살펴보면서 업데이트 시점을 결정해 나갈 계획입니다. 특히 글로벌 서비스는 다양한 지역의 플레이어분들이 함께하는 만큼 실제 플레이 데이터와 피드백을 다각도로 살펴보며 글로벌 환경에 맞춰 가장 잘 맞는 업데이트 계획을 만들어 나가는 것이 중요하다고 생각합니다.
Did it have like calories on the steps? What was that?
이걸 빨리 글로벌 유저들한테 어서 빨리 보여드리고 싶은 그런 마음, 너무 기쁜 마음으로 기대하고 있어 사실. 지금 바로 스팀 위시리스트에 추가해주세요.
9월 17일과 18일 이틀간 진행되는 런칭 스케일 테스트에도 꼭 함께 해주세요.
10월 5일에 플레이해보세요.
Official launch in October, playable on the 17th. I'm going to be playing Legend of California at that time.
Mark your diaries for September when you can finally get your hands on Ion 2. Okay, Ange, let's give the good people another trailer.
You got it. Here's the release date trailer for Star Trek Outposts Unknown, a Starfleet city builder where you chart alien worlds.
I was about to say, is this an RTS? Easy, couldn't run it even if I wanted. Got a 2013 iMac that you need to upgrade badly. Yeah, anything in like Unreal 5, I feel like takes a bit more. I think the first Unreal 5 game I played was Bellrite, actually. Or no, Sengoku. Sengoku Dynasty, I think was Unreal 5 first. Into Star Trek, I'll be real. At most, I fell asleep to Next Generation reruns as a kid.
You heard it here first. Star Trek Outposts Unknown is coming to PC on October 20th.
Next up, we've got a brand new
city builders
for
are still cool.
Shooter War Dogs, and I think it's about time we find
I've heard a lot
out
of people
the release
talking
date
about
for
this
game.
one.
Don't you?
You know it.
It's like a large-scale proximity chat Battlefield type game. Yeah, I think they just finished like their play test for this. Oh snap, that comes out. Only a couple weeks as well. There's a lot of things only coming out in like a couple weeks. September is gonna be packed. I chose the wrong time to go on vacation.
Pre-order and wishlist it now because War Dogs is launching into early access on September 10th.
And now it's time
I've heard a lot
to
of
check
good things
out
about the playtest.
Home, an atmospheric puzzle platformer written by the best-selling author Sophie Lee Robbins.
How I got here?
Actual gameplay footage.
I don't remember. I've spent my whole life gazing up at the stars. But I've never seen beauty like this.
This is the gameplay?
This place is different. Time has stopped. Or was it ever even moving at all? Everything, all at once, illuminated.
Time to cancel
There's
the
something
vacation.
Here, and it knows
I might stream while I'm out there, so.
All of me.
We might play a couple things. We'll see.
Just beyond my reach, there's a face, a voice I know better than my own, pulling at me. Whatever is waiting for me out there, has been calling me my whole life. I have to find out what it is.
Made by a husband and wife duo. Interesting. Game will make me cry, no
The Journey Home
thanks.
is coming soon to PC, but there's a demo out now on Steam if you want to check it out. What's next, Nick?
Well, we've got some news about Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault, the beloved shopkeeper RPG which is currently in early access, but for how much longer?
Moonlighter.
This shop isn't your choice. It's your duty. Your legacy.
2D shop simulator?
And it gives you a chance to learn how to read the room, to pick your battles.
Okay, I've seen gameplay of this before.
To know exactly what's worth keeping.
I think they showed this at last year's Future Game Show.
You learn that not all fights are won with steel. Some are won with patience. Some with care. Because greed will fill your pack. But only wisdom brings it home. Driven by heart, you balance both worlds. Not to escape your legacy, but to own it. This is who you are.
That's also in a couple weeks. Moonlighter 2. Got back from the doctor. You got a throat infection. Uh-oh.
Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault 1.0 release lands on September 2nd for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
For this next trio of trailers, we're going to pass over presenting duties to some awesome HoloLive creators.
So, while we go hit the safe room for some green herb smoothies, please welcome Shiori Novella and Vestia Zeta to the Future Game Show. How's it going?
Thank you, Leon and
oh my
Grace,
god,
for
VR
Nick and Angela.
VTubers.
I'm Shiori, and this is...
VTubers presenting now.
And we're so excited to be here with you guys. All right, let's get
guys,
into
I'm gonna become a
it.
VTuber. What do you guys think about that?
Everwind, a first-person
I'm just gonna be like one
survival
big
game
piece of
where you and your
flatbread.
friends command a flying ship across a shattered sky. Super cool.
Something came out the week this game came out, and I didn't actually like play it. But this one looked like a lot of fun. Months since Comic-Con, can't stop talking though. I will find a day, I will find a time to play this game. There's dinosaurs in this game? Oh, it's coming to console.
Everwind is coming to consoles in 2027 with a major update coming in September. But, what's next? Next is...
Googly eyes.
This one's a good one. Sword Sage Awakening, a third-person action RPG where you take down beasts from Chinese folklore. Even better, there's even a cute red panda friend.
My voice gets muffled from the audio. See if I can turn it down a little bit. I feel like the audio isn't mixed super well with the stream. It keeps going like up and then down. On the peanut, just do that with a piece of flatbread.
Sword Sage Awakening is coming soon to PC and consoles. But you can wishlist it now.
Like she's like freak. Look at her head. What is happening with the girl on the left? She's like,
cool. It does look
she's
really
freaking out.
We have one more game to show you before we hand it back to Nick and Angela. Here's a new trailer for The Sinking City 2, a survival horror game set in a creepy Lovecraftian world.
Okay. I do like Lovecraft. Oh yeah, I've seen a little bit of this.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Depends on the VTuber model. Watch Alicia X Life.
Is out
Her model's
now,
pretty reactive.
and it's coming to Switch 2 in 2027.
The only ones I know about are like the popular ones, like Iron Mouse, Billion.
Thanks for having us, Future Game Show. Thank you for having us. Now back to Nick and Angela. I mean, Leon and Grace. I love you.
Thanks for stopping by.
And as for what's next, we've got our second Ones to Watch deep dive.
Here's an interview with the team behind Tides of Annihilation.
Code Nico.
A fantasy hack and slash set in a fractured London and inspired by Arthurian legend.
Oh yeah, they showed this a little bit yesterday. It sounds interesting, but the look, I'm not too sure. Demo countdown. Wait, the demo's coming out for this one?
Hello, my name is Ari Chen. I am the co-CEO of Eclipse Glow Games and the game director of Tides of Annihilation. Tides of Annihilation tells a story inspired by Arthurian legend. However, we did not want simply to reproduce the existing mythology of King Arthur in its entirety. We wanted to approach it from the perspective of Chinese developers and transform it into a fantasy game.
So we turned him into a girl like Fate.
Arthurian legend. The entire story has been reinterpreted from our perspective as developers.
Gwendolyn's background is one of the main elements of the game's story, so I can reveal a little about who she is at the beginning of the game. At the start, Gwendolyn is an ordinary person from the modern world, who becomes caught up in the disaster caused by an invasion from another dimension. As a modern person, she's thrown into a hostile and malicious other world. While she's there, she receives encouragement from her companions and gradually grows into a commander capable of leading the knights.
Use it to command your spectral knights.
We wanted to present a point at which the game has settled into a relatively stable rhythm, and the combat systems are being used more fully. As a result, the section being shown takes place around the middle of the game, and features a relatively high level of combat intensity.
Combat is at the
it looks cool, I guess.
Because this is ultimately an action game. We want as many players as possible to experience the enjoyment of action games when they play it. For that reason, we have carefully refined the combat
system. If it feels like Stellar Blade, I'd probably like it.
The Knight system, which
Stellar
gives
Blade was
players
pretty fun.
access to a greater variety of character builds. Players can combine these elements to create many different combat styles.
Notice these games love perspective angles.
Is something I call
whenever you have an anime girl sword character,
this system allows
the camera's doing a lot of work
alongside the knights she summons, working together with them in battle. I wanted to introduce more companions into combat, so that the player would no longer feel alone and would have the sense that other characters were actively supporting.
Quick time events, though.
Our game is primarily an action-adventure game, so it has two central elements. The first is, of course, combat. The other is exploring and adventuring through another world.
Like the leg, exactly. The camera's doing all the work.
Important feature of the combat system, the knights. During exploration, the knights provide the protagonist with a wide range of abilities and
her armor looks cool, though. Or like shoulder pads.
The main purpose of exploration is ultimately to support the combat experience. At its core, combat remains the game's most distinctive feature. Exploration gives players additional resources, more room for error, and a wider variety of builds to discover and develop.
Right, I might have to look at that.
To give an example of how the knights fight, we currently have the main knight, Bedivere. His design is centered on speed and fluid connectivity, allowing players to perform combinations easily and smoothly. He therefore has linked light and heavy attacks. Palamedes, the first knight, is primarily built around charged attacks, so the player has to recognize and take advantage of the right opportunities. And Kay, the time knight, needs to deploy time bombs at crucial moments. These can interrupt enemy attacks and also temporarily stop time. Each of our knights has therefore been carefully designed. We wanted each knight to feel different to control and to offer the player a distinct kind of enjoyment.
A distinct kind of enjoyment.
This is the first time we're formally introducing the knight Lancelot. He's a very important character within the game's story, and he also has a highly distinctive presence during combat. He can closely follow Gwendolyn's movements and perform coordinated attacks with her, creating the feeling of a sword dance between the two.
With Tides of Annihilation, our hope is that our first project as a studio will be recognized by players within the action game genre. We hope that, in the eyes of players, our finished work will be considered a worthy and accomplished action-adventure game.
Damn sorceresses.
As for when the game will be completed, I think we simply need to continue working harder so that we can finish it.
It said there'd be a demo after this was released.
Thank you all for your interest in Tides of Annihilation.
I'm just collecting demos right now, honestly.
Players will enjoy the game when it comes to PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Thank you.
What's up, Adam? What's up, Rar? What are looking for today's announcements? Some good medieval games, baby. We've had a couple games I've already put on my list.
For the insight on Tides of Annihilation, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
All right, eyes up if you like co-op games, as we have some exciting news to share about the latest entry in the We Were Here series. We Were Here Tomorrow.
Now, if you're not in the loop, this is
Arizona Sunshine for PC.
Where you use walkie-talkies to solve puzzles, and we're about to find out when you can start playing it.
Ready up, Captain.
The walkie-talkies are back.
Testing, testing. Eagle 1 to Eagle 2. Eagle out. Do you see that canister behind you? Does that fit in there? Call me big brain, call me big brain.
So all my drawings, they're all black and white, so I could probably only go based off shapes.
Okay, well, looks like a button.
Game Prospero?
Sorry, come again.
I like this one.
I'll take this one. Oh. Let's see what this does.
Whoa! Get it off of it, get it off.
Victorian City Builder?
Oh, yeah.
I hope they show that. If they don't, I'm gonna find a trailer.
Oh, no.
Hey!
We sent the lasers through these lasers, which sent all the way to the other lasers, down back to these lasers, and boom, we're out of here.
Let's go!
We did it! Check this out.
Wait, did we do that?
Fantastic progress, team.
Let your best friend know that We Were Here Tomorrow is launching in October for PC and console.
And while you're organizing a co-op session, let me pique your interest.
Yeah, I've added a short quest.
Game.
Wolson,
Guns of Eschaton is a Souls-like shooter set in a world imagined
Arizona
by
Sunshine, and
Hieronymus, the creative mind behind Dishonored's Dunwall and Half-Life 2's City 17. Here's
a couple like medieval fantasy games. Prospero looks like a child between medieval and Civ. Hey, if it's at least half of medieval, I'd take it. What the hell is that?
It approaches. This world will burn. It starts with you and ends with you.
God, I like how this looks. I don't know what this is, but I like how it looks. I feel like I've been getting into that Western kick more lately. Wizards? Wizards confirmed?
You must die for you to survive.
Guns of...
Wishlist it now because Guns of Eschaton is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Now, what have you got for us, Nick?
Well, I think another spooky mystery is in the cards, quite literally. Hillthorn is a card-based detective game where knowledge equals progression.
Card game?
But don't take my word for it.
Odd, that gun game. A Western Souls-like. That sounds right up my alley. It's American, I guess it's Bison. I guess that's true, I can't say Wizened. Can't be rage baiting people. Wish they'd make them couch co-op if they go to console. Almost never do though. There's been a couple that it looks like they've made like local co-op, so I kind of hope the same. We need more local co-op. Hillthorn. Oh, a demo.
If that trailer made you want to unravel the mystery of Hillthorn, great news. It's launching in November, and a demo is out now on Steam, so you can go check it out after the show. Now, you're probably wondering why we're suddenly in a broadcasting studio.
Kind of, but I'm really just digging the jerseys. And if I had to guess, though, I'd say it had something to do with our next world premiere.
You're always one step ahead of me. Here's the next game from the team that brought you Journey to the Savage Planet.
These games with great concepts, and then just end up being card or isometric games. Yeah, we need more third and first person. Is this a hockey game? What is this? Yep, it's a hockey game. Disaster, send this to Hope. I've looked at Medieval Frontiers. I considered playing the demo, but there's some things about it that bother me.
Now that is a play no one saw coming. Breakaway Hockey League is the first modern hockey game coming to PC in nearly 20 years.
Have the same withdrawals as Legend.
It's a fast,
as Legend of California?
4x4 hockey game where every player controls a single skater.
Expect non-stop highlight reel plays and no sitting on the bench or in the penalty box.
A 4v4 hockey game?
Oh yeah, me too. Anyway, it's coming soon to PC, so slap it on your wish lists and sign up for future playtests.
Now, we need to get changed and make our way out of the studio. So, for this next part, we're going to throw it over to a series of back-to-back trailers, starting with a world premiere.
Ooh, the frames. Little crustage, little crusty action. But I mean, we like some crust out here sometimes. I don't know about this crust. DNA Nemesis. This one I think just came out, or is about to come out. So basically you hit the puck sometimes, and mostly you're beating the enemy team up in a fist fight. Just like authentic hockey. Like a World War I shooter. I feel like we don't get a lot of these. The Ottoman fronts.
Come on.
Oh, this looks like a sim of some kind. Wait, is this contraband?
Nothing exciting ever.
It looks like a police simulator. But I don't know if it's a new one or... If this is actually police sim too, that'd be kind of legit. Or is a new update?
Simulator. Your badge awaits.
It's a police simulator.
I summoned you, my brother.
All right, you have my attention. Oh hell yeah! I'm sold. I'm sold. It's already on the list. It's already on the list. Just tell me the name. This is like some dark ages, but literally dark ages.
Serve my conspiracy. Move to the portal. My father has to be removed. Join us or die.
I like the castles. Nail crown?
Nick, I just saw this in the green room.
What do you got?
Ran out of coffee, morale is gone, everyone is exhausted, itchy, tasty.
We should probably be worried about that.
Yeah, let's just play it by ear. Camera's still rolling.
Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. Here's a new trailer for Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy.
Did anybody play any of the, I guess, the first Plague's Tale game? It never caught me enough to actually, like, buy it and play it. But it seems like it's the genre that I would usually play. Too sparkly. Or the first one is good.
Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy is out tomorrow, August 27th for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
And speaking of plagues, we're following that trailer with a closer look at Exterminauts, a cooperative shooter where you play as a pest control crew.
Exterminauts was revealed yesterday, but we've got the inside scoop direct from the developers.
Oh, it's the third one? Innocence and Requiem were the other two. Okay.
Hey, Future Game Show. I'm Vincent from Behavior Interactive in Montreal, Quebec, and I'm creative director on Exterminauts.
Behavior?
Which is
Where
a
is
co-op
Black Survival
shooter
Behavior?
where you're part of a blue-collar crew whose job is to repair and exterminate.
I know you guys are
It's
working on
fast,
it.
relentless action that rewards teamwork,
Where's my
creativity,
medieval
and skill
zombie
to
game?
get the job done. Thankfully, you have all the weaponized power tools at your disposal on your work shift.
I know what's
This
being
includes not
worked
only
on.
guns, but a variety of special weapons to deliver crazy elemental damage, and a special power clamp that activates your overdrive system to use in all sorts of utility and combat situations.
Exterminauts takes place on planet Tien, where a new miracle energy source was discovered called polymorphic plasma. So it's just one problem: alien pests. This plasma is like honey to them. They'll tear through infrastructure, machinery, and entire facilities to get at it, causing chaos across the planet, and this is your problem to fix.
You might have seen the trailer we released yesterday. We wanted to kick things off by showing the tough, blue-collar style the Exterminauts have and focusing on the gear and the tools they use. Even if they have a job to do,
space
we wanted
drilling.
to show off the frenetic action right away.
Hey, what's up, Will? What's
but
going on,
also
man?
the comedic undertone that's always ready to creep up.
You mean Birmingham? No, there's another one. There's Blight Survival, and there's also God Save Birmingham.
The game's core loop is a 20 to 40-minute run that begins with players selecting a work order from the job board,
God Save is being
gearing
made
up,
by somebody else, though,
punching
not
in. Once
Behavior.
deployed to the work site, the mission is simple: fix, fight, and collect. Players repair damaged infrastructure, exterminate pests, and gather valuable resources while completing contract objectives. Every job culminates in a hectic final stand, holding the line against waves of pests while waiting for extraction.
That's like 20 frames I just saw right there.
Back aboard the rig, players can cash in their
So many
earnings,
games that are having like
purchase
FPS
upgrades,
issues, even in
customize
the
their
trailers.
loadouts, and
That
prepare
usually
for the
gives
next
a bad
shift
taste in my
before
mouth
punching in
at
for
the
next
start.
contract.
After almost 5 years of working on this game, at this point, I'm just excited for people to discover the experience at large. If you want me to
It could
pick
still be fun,
one,
though.
I'd pick the special weapons. Man, I love our special weapons. Shooting a massive
Yeah, like if it's gonna be like
behemoth
at your
with a power
showcase, I would
blaster
hope
or
you
with
try
the
and make it as
stasis drill
polished
gun
as
is just one of
possible.
the
And
most satisfying things ever.
if in the
Exterminauts
polished
is
trailer
coming
you can't get
PC
it
and
above
consoles in 2027,
20 to 30
and we'll have
frames
more to
and
share about the
specific
game
effects,
over the course of 2026.
I feel like that's not good.
And in the meantime, you can wishlist, pre-order, and check out our social pages.
Oh, hell nah. I don't like that. Kind of like Helldivers. Maybe. But you're a blue-collar worker
Exterminauts is headed
in
to
space
PC and
drilling.
consoles in 2027, so get it on your wish list now and keep an eye out on socials for more info.
Now, let's take a hard pivot into the world of Mr. Records, a vinyl shop owner with a rhythmic imagination.
Doggo. Brian? rhythm platformer. There are pre-order games. Pre-order Dawn of War because you could get it 20 euros cheaper. I only pre-order games if I get something out of it now, like if you get a benefit, because that's what it used to be. Back in the day, if you actually pre-ordered, you could get it like at midnight and get it early before everybody else. Now it's like everybody just gets it at the same time, so there's no like rush. So some games will give you like stuff for a couple days early. This game has some charm. It's cute.
The adorable Mr. Records is coming soon to PC and Nintendo Switch too.
Now we're closing in on the end of the show, but don't let that fool you into thinking we're out of surprises.
Nope. In fact, here's a world premiere for an anime-inspired indie game with jaw-dropping pixel art.
Anime indie game. To be fair, they haven't showed any like anime games, so I'll give him a pass this time. Like Scott Pilgrim combat.
That was your first look at Last Ditch Effort, which is coming in 2027, but you can wishlist it now on Steam.
And now we've got a gameplay presentation for Into the Wind, a dreamy delivery simulator where you pilot a sentient motorcycle.
That's okay.
Hi, I'm Robin
Sounds
from
more interesting.
Bloom Games, and this is a gameplay sneak peek at Into the Wind. A cozy
cool
adventure
little
where you take
map.
over your missing uncle's delivery firm and drive, fly, and run deliveries together with your trusty sentient motorcycle plane, Hermes. Let's get started.
Sturmonauts look like Temu to watch.
We are saving up for some engine upgrades for Hermes for a race in a few days. So let's go down to town and see if we can find some packages to deliver. Different types of cargo affect driving and flying in different ways, and more
Package delivery
means more pay for your efforts.
On a motorcycle?
Today, we're looking for something fairly chill.
I mean, this looks kind of chill.
This red sign means they're looking for some delivery help. Let's see what they have for us. Looks dangerous. Too lively. Some heavy ones. They'll bring in a good deal of money, but the weight will make it hard to fly. So let's pick a good route and stick to the roads. As with cargo, there are different kinds of jobs that come with different challenges. The job we picked up is a standard delivery to Falco Homestead, meaning we can take our time. We could also stop in the villages we pass through to pick up new jobs or browse the shops for new parts or customizables. Currently, we're fully loaded, so we'll just refuel before we continue. Pirates ahead. With our current load, we would have a hard time fighting back or flee without damaging our cargo. Better to pick a way around instead.
This kind of reminds me of
let's just pick up the right
Legend
thing
of Himori, but instead of Mongolia, it's cute
After
anime
delivering
game.
our heaviest package, we're now light enough to fly. Launch
That's a
pads are
Crusader.
not necessary to take off, but they sure help.
Future of Amazon delivery. Oh, but it flies? All right.
Flying
this looks like it's kind of fun.
Deal of freedom and potential for aerial acrobatics.
Wait, why are you shooting at them, though?
Get behind the pirate airplanes for a better shot.
Pirate airplanes?
Our weapon today is the machine gun, so we have to get up close in tight dogfights to get in a fast burst. Pirates come in packs, and we need to take them down one at a time, while the rest are bombarding us from several directions. If we take down the
flying
leader,
mechanic actually looks kind of fun.
Presumably,
the motorcycle
to the hotel bar where we could visit them later if we wanted to. Phew, finally got rid of them. But pirates are not all you have to watch out for in Santa Rosa. Occasional landslides,
Santa Rosa? Oh no.
And not least of all,
don't send me back to Santa Rosa, please.
As the day is coming to an end,
I used to have to commute there
for some upgrades and rest. With that, we are at the end of our gameplay sneak peek of Into the Wind, and now we need your help. The game is still very much in development, and we are preparing for playtests in the near future. Head over to our Steam page.
The character models are pretty meh, but I mean, the world itself looks kind of nice.
And come join our Discord to follow Into the Wind's development up close. Cheers!
Into the Wind is coming soon to PC, but you can sign up for the playtest now and join the official Discord to chart its development.
Okay, what's next? You guessed it. World premiere.
World premiere. Here's a brand new entry in a beloved series of strategy games.
Strategy.
Legends speak of a world once whole, before the shattering plunged it into darkness, and of a crown of creation guarding the memory of all things. Wielding shards of great legacy, the lost lands could rise once more, to be explored, to be claimed. But deep beneath the forest boughs,
I'm not sold just yet.
Has learned to rule.
Kingdom Rising Realms. So it's going to be a side scroller.
Reclaim the land in Kingdom 3 Rising Realms, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And continuing the fantasy theme, this next game has you catering for weary heroes
I like the theme.
in a cozy tavern.
Oh, I've got a great recipe actually. You take a red herb, mix it with a green herb, add a little seltzer water, and it fixes everything. Hangovers, chainsaw wounds. Trust me, it's awesome.
Let's hope this place can do better than Raccoon City hospitality.
Oh yeah, they're like Resident Evil people, right? Okay. Looks like a D&D tavern game. I think it said Wizards of the Coast at the beginning. Maybe I'm wrong. Dude, now we're cooking. I think it's a new tavern simulator. Yeah, it is D&D, because I was a beholder. Those are copywritten, I think. Long Rest Tavern. Yes.
That was your first look at Dungeons & Dragons Long Rest Tavern, which is coming to PC in early 2027.
All right, time for our final ones to watch deep dive of the Gamescom showcase.
Now this time we're focusing on No Law, a cyber grunge revenge thriller from the team that brought you The Descent.
In fact, here's Neon Giant
and when the games where the trailer's so much better than the actual gameplay. Nah, I don't like that too. They make a crazy trailer and then it's just like some isometric game. I'm just like, well, it was nice, I guess. This was the game I was talking about, by the way. When I was talking about the Cyberpunk game earlier that I saw yesterday,
No Law is a cyberpunk
this is the one.
immersive sim. By that, we mean it's a game where player agency is at the game's core. The player is free to play and explore the city of Port Desire however he pleases.
We provide you a toolbox. We provide you with abilities and actual tools to use. And instead of building a problem.
Steam says
and
it's similar to
custom, if you
Tales of the
will,
Shire.
where we
I hope
design
that's
a
not
solution
true.
for playstyle A or playstyle B. We just lay it all out for you in a more loose manner, and we just say, you go have fun. And
The
we will
gameplay
just
itself
try and
looks
build
fine.
a
It's just the
world and
models look
systems
pretty
that will just
meh.
handle whatever you're attempting to do.
Nobody sees him go in.
At least when you compare it to
in our recent
Cyberpunk.
trailer that we showcased at ONL, we wanted to showcase how the player can approach playing the game in various different ways. It doesn't matter if you want to play the game balls to the wall, guns blazing, or shotgun to the face, or if you want to tinker more with explosives, hacking. Any of those things are viable ways to play the game. It's a narrative-driven game, but we also want the game to narratively react to how you are playing it.
So Port Desire is perfect for our kind of game humor, attitude, spectacle, in the sense that
I like when they say that,
there
but
literally is no
I feel like the games still end up being
set of
lifeless. They're just like, oh,
There
now
are
you can
rules,
shoot out
there are
lights.
consequences, which fit
How
right
original.
into the gameplay of whatever you do, there will be follow-ups, there will be consequences, which is very exciting for us.
Not only did we want to create a
It's like the Left 4 Dead
city
versus
that
Back 4
grounded,
Blood
it
debacle.
also needed to be the kind of place where a adventure and a game like this can take place.
We've chosen to build a smaller city, but just make sure that it's super interesting and super rewarding to explore.
This is the kind of game where you go into an apartment and you try to find the clues. You go like, what happened here? We don't
Smaller
want
city, but more
the
dense. I mean, that could be
world
good.
to feel overwhelming. We want it to feel big, but we are much more interested in making something that feels layered and dense, where the player on the way to that apartment is like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna investigate this missing person.
Tales of the Shire was just boring.
Wait, there is something around.
I don't really care for the story, and the decorating and stuff wasn't that fun in my opinion.
Building, and there's like a dead body in there, but I can't get in. How do I get in? We want that kind of distraction where, as you're moving on your feet through the city, if you see an open balcony, you can probably get up there.
And again, we're not telling you how or where to go, but we want you to kind of choose
If
your
you could
own
actually
approach,
climb up
choose your own
the
playstyle,
apartment
and
buildings,
choose how
that'd
to
be
get
legit,
there.
because there's a lot of those in
The guns are
Cyberpunk
big
where it
and
was just
heavy,
like,
if
it
they
was
jam,
fake.
It's the kind of gun.
A lot of fake buildings or
Cover
fake rooms you
everything,
can't actually go
We
in.
want that feeling, everything we do in the game. No matter if it's, the chunky computers to the, the weapons to the mechs, all throughout the game, we wanted to have that grounded physical feeling.
And a mantra we had from day one was, if 100 people play this game, there should be 100 different user stories. We really want this to be your story. We don't want to force you into telling you, and this is how Gardner solved all the problems. It's much cooler if you tell us, how did you do it? So every single NPC in the entire game can be killed. Not saying you should, but death is always permanent. So if you kill a shop owner,
I'm
a
sold a
shop
bit
is
more
pretty
than I
much
was
dead
yesterday.
and has to close down because there's no staff around.
If you take out every single weapon vendor in the city, you no longer have a way to buy guns.
This can definitely put you in certain predicaments as far as knowing what to do. So we have put one safeguard in place, is that if you kill some of the absolutely most major characters, the game will tell you, it's like, just so you know, you did this. You're free to continue your adventure, but this character won't be able to help you. Are you sure you want to carry on? And that's just our way of saying, it's your responsibility now. You can't go on Reddit and say, I don't know what to do.
No Law is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
They'll still go to Reddit. They'll still go.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the show.
A lot of stories about how you operate, Gardner. Are they all true?
Thank
Yeah,
you
it sounds
to the
more
folks
interesting
at
now
Neon
after
Giant
hearing
for
that and seeing
window
more of
into
the
the world of
gameplay.
No Law.
The trailer
Wish
itself,
list it
though, was
now
kind of
because
just like,
it's
it was a little
coming to
bland.
PC and consoles in 2027.
And let's keep things moving with an action game set in the Warhammer universe.
Here's the latest trailer for Age of
Ooh.
Sigmar Deathmaster, a
Age of
Metroidvania
Sigmar?
where you play as a sneaky little Skaven.
You play as a rat.
Escape's cage.
Oh, it's 2D.
Noises in the corners. Kill slays.
This Skaven game is still cool, though. Game sucks. They might stop making Age of Sigmar games. Maybe we'll get a Vermintide 3. That would be pretty hardcore.
Which will be death, master.
I like the Skaven in Warhammer, but I don't know if I'd play the platformer game.
Rise through the ranks of the Ratmen in Warhammer Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Now, fair warning
Graphically looks
for all
nice.
you horror fans out there, this next game is no joke.
That's right, Ritual
Horror
Tides
fans?
is set on a remote British island full of Lovecraftian creatures, and the team at Vertpaint have
British
put together
Lovecraftian
one hell of a
horror
trailer.
game?
You ready for the grand finale, Ange?
Ooh, whatever it takes. Count me in.
Where am I?
Well, you didn't die. How very interesting. Please, come, join us.
Oh.
What the heck?
Thanks.
I thought he had a bag on his head. That's his head.
We have
Don't drink
a
that.
lot
Don't drink that.
to discuss.
Spooky grandma. Is this VR? Or it kind of looks VR. Alright, this is a little spooky. Arachnophobia? Nope. I don't know, spiders don't bother me. That kind of bothers me. Whatever that was a little disturbing. Ritual Tides. Yeah, that one just looks very creepy. I mean, she wasn't wrong, I guess. She said it was gonna be creepy.
As well as your nightmares, Ritual Tides is coming to PC and consoles, and you can wishlist it now.
The great work continues with new hands.
Ange, what's going on? I thought this was the end of our show.
What is this place? Looks like an abandoned toy factory. Oh, they're building something big out there.
Oh, whatever it is, I think we're trapped. Listen, so while you guys watch our final trailer, let's me and you look for some animal medallions, chest plugs, precinct keys, I don't know.
Oh, a crank. There's always a crank.
Always thinking.
Is this a green screen? What in the Five Nights at Freddy's is this? This looks like some certified French slop right here. Rather play the Tides game. Escape from playtime. I think I'm not going to playtime. I think
Experience
I'm
the Poppy Playtime universe from a new perspective and escape from Playtime, a co-op survival horror game where you play as a crew of misfit toys.
Hit that wishlist button and tell your friends, because Escape from Playtime is coming soon. But with that, we've officially reached the end of the Gamescom showcase.
Mission accomplished. But guys, really, don't go anywhere. FGS Live from Gamescom is airing right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and premieres that you don't want to miss.
And the fun continues on August 30th for the FGS Best of Gamescom.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the next thing is going to show.
The show floor for a debrief of the biggest.
I think it's just going to be like side stuff.
And in the meantime, remember to head over to the official Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist everything you saw from today's show. And you can also check out GamesRadar.com for all the follow-up intel. I'm Nick Apostolidis.
And I'm Angela Santalbano.
And this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2026. Look at that. Yeah.
Bolt Gun, Blackwood, Crimson Moon, Rivage. So they're just going straight into the next thing. I don't know if I'm going to watch all this, but I might look at it for a little bit. I'm just going to show some trailers. Yeah, this was the game that I thought was like Doom. I feel like there's a lot of Warhammer stuff happening these days. Yeah, it got super loud. This is definitely some Doom type music. Wait, did that say Mick Gordon? Did they actually get him? Because I think he stopped working on the Doom stuff. Bro, they sniped him. You know what? Good on them.
What a way to kick off the show. This is FGS live from Gamescom 2026. I'm Nathan, this is Jules,
and that was Bolt Gun 2. I'm sorry to interrupt there, Nathan, but I bloody love Warhammer, and I love the fact that we were able to bring you not one, not two, not four, but 3 reveals in one with that trailer. Bolt Gun 2 is coming out on October the 14th. It's got music by the legendary Mick Gordon.
Hold up one second.
We have just
Hopefully this doesn't mess with the stream at all.
As a primary antagonist. It is going on my wish list, and it demands to be on yours as well.
There's plenty more where that came from, though, because over the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to bring you brand new trailers, gameplay deep dives, and world premieres that, no offense, you are simply not ready for.
You really are not, but we're still going to keep the action high right now.
I think that Crimson Moon game kind of looked interesting.
For Blackwood.
This is a big city. The perfect set. Crowded, chaotic, concealed. Learn very early where to stand.
I want to find that Toplets game that was dropped. I don't know if there's a trailer for it. If there is, I'll pull it up.
They call action, and I move. Because I know how scenes fall apart when no one takes control.
Man, you've always had a talent for dragging people into your mess.
You don't talk about your past much.
Nothing interesting there.
I doubt that.
We need to get out now!
Yeah, Prospera. That's the one.
But violence isn't the point.
Quarter 2, 2027? Check Discord. Oh, sorry. This is
Blackwood,
it, I guess.
Act 1 has come to...
Sorry, pause.
Progress lies
This is the
within
new
you.
Toplets thing they're
You
working
want
on.
your cities to flourish. You raise industries because your dreams demand shape. You push forward to where possibility stretches beyond its limits. Yet every great city begins with a single stone. Place the first humble foundation. shape every home.
Wait, so you can build from
workshop,
above and then you're
street
also
you
doing stuff in
carve
third person?
Into the untamed land. Prosperity will turn a quiet refuge into a vibrant city your people cherish. Broaden your horizons, automate your industries, and breathe life into every new ambition. Your vision, your people, your city.
All right, that's actually kind of legit. That looks kind of good. We gotta wait like 6 months for it, but all right, you know what? I like that.
It's PC on September 16th, so wish
That's
list it now.
Prosper. That's the new
Tell you something, I'm
Topless
always
game?
getting in fights at Subway.
You mean on the Subway, right? Like in the game?
No, at Subway, the sandwich shop. It's something about all the bread.
Right, okay. Up next, it's time to go to the truly chaotic world of Crimson Moon, a game whose tagline
Crimson
sounds
Moon,
like trying
yeah,
to
this
wake
one
up
looks
an
kind of
angry
interesting.
teenager. It's
Prosper
time
is a
to
third-person city builder
rise,
set in the
violent
Victorian
ones!
era,
Oh, that was
blending
lovely.
survival, crafting, strategy, and management. Okay. Saw that one in their Discord. No, I like it. I knew they said they're going to be putting something new up. I can't be complaining about all this music, all this metal music. It's like a Souls-like. I like the visuals. Looks nice. It's a little less like realistic and gritty and a lot more bright. I guess still gritty, but this comes out on the 1st, so it's like
a game so violent that
less than a
Peace
week.
itself had to take out a restraining order against it. That was Crimson Moon, and you and a friend can crush, stab, and obliterate everything in your path when the game comes to PS5, Xbox, and PC on September the 1st.
Now, from piles of bodies to a complete lack of them entirely, it's time to talk about Rivage, a new immersive sci-fi puzzler which asks you to find out what exactly happened to your missing crew members. Where did they go? Where are they? Up there? Are they down here?
Nope.
Perfect. Time to reloop. Vesta. An exoplanet.
What is that guy's
capable of
accent? He sounds like
harboring
Pippin from Lord of the
humanity was
Rings.
our new hope.
Is that Scottish?
My team and I were sent here to the Ares station to study it. But everything went wrong.
We only have a few hours of power left, and we have to expect another wave of phenomena. We need to find a way for everyone to live.
I only did this for the good of the mission.
What's
Irish?
into you?
You don't understand anything. Tick tock. I'm finishing what I started.
Rivage.
And you can trap yourself in the time loop.
This
that is
also comes out
Rivage
on the
when it
day the
releases on
medieval update
PC,
is.
PS5, Xbox Series S and X on September 22nd.
Now, Nathan, you know that thing that you wish for as you drift off to sleep every night?
Oh yeah, that someone would take the best level from Titanfall 2 and turn it into a full game.
Well,
has it happened?
This is Tempest Vitae. He's quite excited.
All right, dude. All right. Bro's excited for this one.
Hello, Alex. My name is Boris Oswald. I'm the one that left you a keycard likely. I don't know how much you know. We are in the Theta Space Station, year 2185. Thea is no sanctuary. You've seen it. It's alive. And now the lawkeepers, they want what we made.
First-person shooter Metroidvania.
Look for the remaining scientists. Vincent Hayes is our leader. Help them. He'll help you. It's not just the soldiers, Alex.
I like the atmosphere.
This future is cruel.
Okay, now that feels very Metroid-y, for sure.
You could be a trap yourself yet. What else is left? You're listening to this, so please help us start over.
Now this one's got really unique graphics.
That was Tempest Vitae there, letting him hop between two of the darkest
the game has its own kind of like visual
fun
look
fact,
to it.
we actually saw this game 3 years ago in Brazil and have been desperate to bring it to you, so it's lovely to have it here on the showcase. So get a jump on the game when it releases in 2027 by adding it to your wish list now.
And tell you what, why not just head to the FGS Steam page and wishlist every single game we've covered so far? Show those devs some love. But next up, keeping with the sci-fi theme, we have Neon Abyss 2, which has...
I've been wishlisting a good amount of them just to seeing if there are some good play tests. There's maybe like one or two I want to try out. Dude, this brings me back. It's like some Skrillex type shit. Bangarang. Watching some of these trailers makes me go, WTF is happening. Yeah, some of them are, as I said yesterday, some of the trailers are a little overstimulating. A lot of crazy stuff's happening, like this one. Got a bit going on.
That's right, Neon Abyss 2 is coming out of early access very soon, so get ready to team up with friends, wield some truly mad weapons, and conquer the abyss.
But you know what, Nath? I think it's time that we too conquer our own fears. I think it's time that we gave the people at home a world premiere. So let's be brave little boys and set sail into the unknown.
We can do it!
The royal hen has been abducted. This is gonna be a top-down game. Or a 2D for sure, yeah. It's unique. I like the art style.
That was Matalot, a charming seafaring adventure where you take a mostly useless crew and whip them into shape. It's coming to Steam Early Access in 2027, so add it to your wish list now.
Now, as you can maybe tell, it's quite sunny here.
Oh, this one's got a demo.
So while I apply suntan lotion to Jules' head like a plasterer, why don't you enjoy these back-to-back trailers? Yeah, just soak them all in. Bring it to me.
Yeah, you got a lot to work with.
Meet Pawn, a tanuki with a good heart and a talent for doing things later.
I got a couple demos downloaded.
The Matsuri Festival is right around the corner. Let's just say it has seen better centuries. So Pawn gets to work. A letter here, a package there, and a totally necessary backflip to top it off. Friends to make, games to play, activities to do, stories to share, and a little quiet pride in a job done just right.
Mattelot,
He's ready
M-A-T-E-L-O-T-E-S.
to make a difference. All it takes, one long summer to fix what matters most. Tanuki Pawn Summer. Wishlist now.
Tanuki desu. What is this? Puppet combo?
Welcome to Plane Airlines, rookie.
Is it actually?
Your new dream job.
These guys are always putting games out. That's why I think it's them.
Just make sure they're human, you know? Weird things can happen.
Make sure they're human?
But the company insists you remain professional about it.
Fears to fathom? Yeah, like those types of games, yeah.
Behavior or
It might be different devs though.
If you do spot something,
yeah, mate lots.
whatever goes down, whatever choice you make, you can't go back. You have to live with it.
There's demons in the bathroom?
Because the company believes in ownership culture. See you on board, dude.
Liquid Static, New Tales. Yeah, that seems like a puppet combo like. Target dog goes on an adventure. It's like another one of those games that has a lot of different like genres colliding, it seems. I haven't played a lot of games like this, but I feel like there's a lot more coming out. Haunted Paws.
That was
It's a Switch
Tanuki
game.
Pawn Summer, Haunted Paws, and the truly creepy-looking night plane. Now, as somebody who's only recently gotten over their fear of flying, I don't think I'm quite ready for the fresh hell that was going on in that game, but you should wishlist all three, and of course wishlist all of the other games featured in the showcases so far.
Of course. Now, I don't want to panic you even further, Jules, but the game we have coming up... Right, okay, that wasn't the scary part. The game we have coming up next is both a horror title and also a world premiere.
Ooh.
Ever since I was little, I always wanted to be like the girls on TV.
But aren't the people on TV secretly crazy?
Maybe, but that's why we're gonna stick together.
All right, okay, that
Right?
escalated. Oh hell nah. Don't do that.
Just say yes, yes, yes. I already bought the dress myself.
Play this one.
Yes, yes, yes.
Breakup existential crisis simulator. What? Yeah, because sometimes my wife grows 10 arms and chases me down the hallway.
If the Disney Channel made a Hannah Montana and Silent Hill crossover, it would look a little bit something like Sweetheart, a new rom-com survival horror game set to come to Steam.
Yeah, that's a good way to accurately sum it up.
Title, you have accidentally murdered somebody and need to work together with friends to hide the body. We are so cooked.
No, don't worry, no one will ever find the body we hid.
No. That's the name of the game, We Are So Cooked. The other, that's a dark secret that we can't have on camera.
Yeah, delete that last bit.
Yeah, we'll go again.
Don't worry about it.
Welcome to Emperor Nero's, the safest luxury resort on the Las Vegas Strip. Ugh, filming another hotel advert. This better make my ex jealous. Stay in our world-famous Emperor Suite. Our staff are always happy to
This is another friend slot?
with 24-hour state-of-the-art surveillance. Hey, can I get another shot? Not tequila, the camera angle, you fool. Our canine concierge is always on patrol. Relax by the gorgeous pool. And try your luck on our casino floor.
Oh, gamble with your friends.
We have you surrounded.
Oh.
Shit. We are so cooked.
We are so cooked.
You know, I've actually
I like the name.
Legally, I'm not allowed to say more.
Put your friendships to the ultimate test when We Are So Cooked launches on Steam October 15th, but you can wishlist it right now. And you know what I'm going to do right now?
What?
I'm going to leak our next world premiere.
No. We discussed this off camera. You can't do that. You cannot leak it. They'll find you.
They don't know nothing about me, man. I use a VPN.
Be that as it may, you can't leak our next world premiere because it's up right now.
Oh.
That plane game has a demo.
Ribbit.
What the heck? Frog RPG? Frog Knight RPG? Frog Fantasy? Amphibian.
Amphibian is coming soon to PlayStation 5, Switch, PC and Xbox, so get it on your wish list now so that you know exactly when it hatches. Do tadpoles hatch into frogs? Does that make sense?
Oh, you put me on the spot. I don't actually know. I'll tell you what, we'll Google that, and while we do that, why don't you take a look at this next world premiere? Double trouble, mate. Do tadpoles... No,
don't look at
put the VPN on. Put the VPN.
Don't they just like evolve? Don't they just like morph with legs? Lumberjack Simulator? I've heard some frogs can become, like, can live and never have turn into a frog and just stay as big tadpoles. Oh, this is the topless skin. There it is, guys. We watched the trailer early, but there it is.
That was the world premiere of Prospera, a rather unique city builder in which you can play in the first or third person.
Build your city from the ground up and walk through its streets when Prospera comes to PC next year, with a console release planned for the near future.
Now, our next game sees you play as a zombified child who's
Viking Dynasty?
the cutest of companions.
Oh, like a dog?
No.
Oh, like a tiny little robot?
No. It's a severed arm. This is a part.
We need to talk about your definition of
Why was
cute.
Medieval Dynasty on there? I guess they're going to show the new Medieval Dynasty stuff. God, I'm glad I stayed. I'm glad I stayed for these last 30 minutes or hour. Did she just go into a wood chipper? What is this? Low key, I actually want to play this. I don't know what this is, but the concept is kind of intriguing. New medieval game. I don't think it's a new one. I think it's just the update of probably the September update. Apart? I like it. I like it.
Apart is coming soon to Steam, so get it on your wish list so you know exactly when you can get your unsevered arms on it.
Up next, we've got some back-to-back trailers for you that go in the following order: Medieval, Viking, and as a great man once said, space.
Oh, it's the backwood. The backwood. And the legendary animals. Survive what you gather, buy the rest. So there's gonna be stores. New cave? What was that? Oh, that's the armor. Well, I gotta go back. All right, I'll watch this first and I'll go back. Huge, massive.
My favorite client.
When can I play it? When can I play it? They're gonna have kids in the game off the bat. Surprising. You can go in water. I don't know if I like that. Still no date? Team, we need a date. I like the new art, I guess. The new splash art. Soon, TM. Come on, y'all, I need that date.
That was Medieval Dynasty, Viking Dynasty, and Young Sons, all of which you can wishlist now by heading to the FGS Steam page.
Now, I'm going to introduce our next game using just 4 words.
Ooh, go on then.
Yeah, still no announcements about that.
Cooking Mama.
Aloft. I did play Aloft.
This
I think
is
last year.
Nights.
I think that game's coming out in the 1.0
Only the
soon.
dreamers know how to wake up. And when they open their eyes, they're here in the real world.
I kind of like the look of this. Low poly cyberpunk.
Did you ever have deja vu before? That you have lived this exact moment?
Ever get the feeling of deja vu?
I'm going away, kid. But don't worry. You're taking over my old noodle bar. Ramen Noir. It's not much, but it's a start. Ava will look after you. She knows which docks have the best fish.
What is this?
And which streets have the best stories.
They say you die twice. Once when your heart stops, and once when you're forgotten. So, tell me, how will Nivalis remember you?
I know there's a lot of cyberpunk games, but this one looks kind of interesting.
And
Nivalis?
you can cook up a cyberpunk storm when Nivalis
I like the
Nights comes to
graphics for that
Steam
one.
on the 29th of September.
Now, you might remember earlier this year
Alpheus.
that we saw the release
I was supposed to be a Tracer.
Loft, which was a co-op
Tracer
sandbox
impersonation from
survival title
Overwatch.
which explored tons of floating islands.
And we might have a reason why you will want to revisit those islands ASAP.
Nivalis. Here it is, yeah, Aloft. with the airships and the gliders. This game was fun. I had like an alpaca pet, I think. Speared axolotl. Yeah, I think that update dropped
That
like
was the next
literally
major
today or
early
yesterday.
access update for Aloft.
It brings a brand new open world for you to explore, as well as tons of additional updates.
And guess what? You can play it right now because it comes out today.
Oh, what am I still doing here then?
You're working, Jules.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Fair.
Our next game starts out as a good old cleaning simulator until you find a submarine in the basement.
And while you at home try to figure out what that sentence means, take an exclusive look at Hoarder.
Are you satisfied with your work? Clean.
Hoarder simulator? Oh, it's one of these cleaning simulating. I feel like these cleaning games or organization games have been popping off lately.
Network. Upgrade.
It's like some 90s, 80s commercial.
Discover.
Easy to spend hours cleaning in game than real life.
Sell. Network.
Oh, this is devolving. It's a horror game too?
Should I satisfied with your work?
Hoarder comes next year to Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Switch 2. And let me tell you, it's an experience not to be missed.
Now up next, we have an exclusive developer interview with the minds behind Afterworld, a new strategy game that sees you build your Mad Max empire in the ruins of a post-apocalyptic North America.
You'd be my slave.
What was
Nothing,
that?
sorry. Roll VT.
What?
Friend.
That's crazy.
You have no idea how beautiful America was. I believed in her promise, dreamt her dream, watched her fall. Out on the old roads, I saw her shatter into warring tribes. Survivors, like your people. I know your kind. You think you'll survive and adapt.
Looks interesting.
Reclaim the land.
But what is this?
Rediscover the lost technology.
Wait, didn't we see this? I feel like we saw a bit of this yesterday, actually. Yeah, we did see this.
But when
I forgot the name of it, though.
Fail, might becomes the law. Ancient powers divide this land. And their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore.
Yeah, this is the Paradox game. No, not the Paradox game, the Behavior game?
At the end of all things.
Maybe it was Paradox.
Only one dream.
Yeah, it was Paradox. When I saw that dude sitting in the chair, I was like, this is Paradox graphics right here. Afterworld.
So, Afterworld. What are we building?
Afterworld is a grand strategy game. It's set in a semi-procedural post-apocalyptic North America, and it's a world that wants you dead. The game starts simple. You just need to figure out how to survive, but then the world opens up. So you're going to be discovering new things. You're going to be going from a small set of survivors to a full tribe. You're going to be discovering technologies and factions and things like this. You're gonna have to do some moral choices around that. You're gonna have to place laws. You're gonna have to develop a society that reflects what these choices are. So throughout the game, you're going to sort of define what kind of empire you are. You're going to be doing conquests. You're gonna be painting the map, growing, at least until you start running into our biggest foes.
They showed Nibel, right? Nah, just medieval new stuff, Vikings new stuff.
Essentially
How immortal are we talking?
Pretty immortal. They've been
And then
around
the
since
new
before the apocalypse.
Poplitz
so hundreds
game.
of years.
Was it
Very
Prospero?
powerful.
Okay, but
It's like
hundreds of years have
Victorian
given them
age.
calm, rational outlooks on the world, I'm sure.
Maybe not so much. There are ways for you to deal with them,
Prospera.
though. You can both grow strong enough, of course, to challenge them, but also there are ways to deal with them internally. You can work under them and work your way up. So you can expect all the standard stuff from a Paradox GSG, which means multiplayer, both competitive and cooperative with your friends. And we also have some of the most newest modding tools available for Afterworld as well. So you're going to be able to kind of turn the game into what you want to do as a modder as well.
When can we all play it?
So hopefully before the actual apocalypse happens. But for now, you can wishlist the game, and you can go and check out our dev diaries, where we're going to get into the nitty-gritty
Apocalypse
of
confirmed.
both the world and the game mechanics of the game.
Sick. All right. Well, Don, thank you so much for your time today. And thank you for not having me cannibalized by a ravenous horde of mutants.
Just a little bit.
Like, how much was a little?
Just a leg.
Afterworld is coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it now, and I recommend that you do, because the post-apocalypse doesn't look too friendly.
Now, Jules, have you ever taken your shoes off and thrown them at a person's head?
What do you mean? Like this?
Go, sorry, ma'am.
That was the most fun I've had in years. That was amazing.
How about a video game that lets you do that again and again?
Oh, Game of the Year, my friend. Game of the Year.
This is Shoot It All with an exclusive release date reveal. Jules, not the camera. Not the camera. No.
First person shooter? Oh, it's not first person. They almost had something there. They almost had something. Don't worry, I'll give that idea away for free. Is he throwing shoes at a pregnant lady? What was that?
Shoot It All comes to pretty much everything.
If it was a first-person shooter, I would have.
Mobile stores, console, and
I would have
PC
vibed with that
on
super hard.
September 3rd.
Now, next up, we've got another release date reveal for you, this time for Wonderberg, a game that we absolutely adore here at FGS. As
Wonderberg.
well as
This is
you
kind of
too
medievally.
At home, seeing as it was one of the most downloaded and played games across Steam's Next Fest.
Jules, why don't you tell me about this game in a short sentence?
Oh, okay. Wonderberg is a game in which you play as a castle on wheels driving around into battle.
I love video games.
Yeah, like I said, kind of medieval. You suck up the... Okay. I've never actually seen gameplay of this. I've seen, like, screenshots. Oh, that's kind of sick. It's like Vampire Survivors, I guess.
Wonderberg comes to early access on September the 8th, so
I like
add
how
it
it
to your
looks.
wish list right now, Squire.
What kind of license do you need to drive a castle?
I don't know, actually. A regular one, I think. Sweet. But unfortunately, that means that we're coming to the close of FGS live from Gamescom 2026.
Don't get excited about getting rid of us just yet, though, because we'll be back on Sunday, August 30th for FGS best of Gamescom.
It's a show which takes you right to the Gamescom show floor and allows us to show off all of the announcements that have been made across the week and also throw in some sneaky surprises as well.
But that's like literal days away. We've still got to finish this showcase. And according to the Geneva Convention, every video game showcase must legally end with one last thing.
Yes, and our legally mandated OLT takes the form of a psychological horror game that kind of feels like a sci-fi version of the Backrooms.
Oh, this
That's
is
all you
Black
had to say.
Walls.
Sold.
You
I've
enjoy
already
that?
bought it.
And
Already
we shall
bought
see
it.
you on Sunday. Goodbye.
Bye.
Psychological horror, Backrooms. Yeah, we've got a lot of horror games this year for sure. A lot of horror, a lot of cyberpunk. The Black Walls, the back walls. This is literally Backrooms. Space Backrooms. No cyberpunk horror though, that is true. We got space horror. Well, it's like the ones where you look at them. That's a little spooky. All right, I think that's all the trailers, y'all. We actually made it through the entirety of Future Game Show. Now, there's a couple good things that I'm looking forward to. There's a couple demos I also downloaded. Maybe I can get this all set up in like maybe 30 minutes or so. I could maybe stream some of these games. There was a short quest game, which is kind of medievally. There was, I gotta download that, finish downloading it. That night plane game looked kind of interesting. That one also had a demo. I might go search for the demos and then get something set up over here, guys. But yeah, that's all. That's Future Game Show. I think there's going to be an awesome indie showcase tomorrow, which will be, I think, even smaller games, which we might still end up checking out. It probably will be more cozy stuff. I feel like it's usually like cozy, more, I don't know, friendly games during the indie showcase. But if you guys enjoy that, don't forget to pay that King's Tax of 1 like or 1 sub. Like I said, I might be back in a few minutes shortly, so keep an eye out. I'll probably leave a message on Discord or post something on YouTube. But until tomorrow, guys, or until maybe 30 minutes from now, take care, y'all. I'll see you around. But the frog game was pretty cute. Or very indie. I don't know why I filled that in with cute. Now, the ones that I liked, I guess, of the ones that I wish listed, can I let me see if I can pull up Steam really quick, because I did wish list a handful of games before I go here. Swap over to Steam. There we go. Construction Simulator, Hoarder, Nivalis Nights Apart. Night Plane has a demo. Crimson Moon looked kind of cool. Matalots has a demo, so maybe I'll play that one. Police Sim, Foray, Rise of Merchants. This one they didn't. I didn't see anything about this one on the game showcase, but it's like a medieval city building game, economics, political, and trade simulations. I don't think there was a trailer for it, but I saw that one looked kind of fun. Prosper is the new Toplets game. So this is the Victorian era survival crafting management game. Oh yeah, I'll sign up for the Everwin thing. I swore I had it, but maybe I don't. I gotta double check. So Prosper, I definitely add that one. Dungeons and Dragons is like a tavern simulator game for D&D. Make your own tavern, your own innkeeper. That one looked like a lot of fun. That one comes out next year. Into the Wind, that was that flying one. Nail Crown. Yeah, this is the boomer shooter, the Doom shooter game. Guns of Eschaton. I think this was the like a FPS Souls-like Western game, which is a weird game combo or genre combo. Could be interesting though. Tides of Annihilation. That was the Arturius game. Aeronomics. This was one that was medieval but was very surreal. Yeah, surreal worlds of a medieval painter. So it's like based in a medieval painting. Arizona Sunshine, Alchemia, Spine. I have No Law, Wolcen, and a short quest. So Wolcen was the top-down hack and slash game. And then a short quest, oops. I lost it. There it is. The short quest. This is the one I might end up playing. Combat, restore a broken kingdom, discover unique weapons, tools, spells, and secrets. I don't know how long the demo is, but like I said, we might try this one. And then these were from yesterday. No Ghosts at the Grand, Road Kings, Stage Tour, Lancelot, Warlock, Heroes of Might and Magic, Ananta. I think it was just up to there, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go figure that out. I might, like I said, I might stream some more today. But I'm gonna go set that up first. Nail Crown too spooky for me. Don't want to fight zombies with their schlong sounds. I like zombie games, so I'm at least gonna see how it is. Just because I put it on my wish list doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. Does it say how many games I have on my wish list? 250? Yeah. Maybe not all of them. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you in a bit. If not, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the last Gamescom showcase. And then we'll be doing some more medieval stuff, I know, this weekend. I'm excited for the Viking Dynasty stuff and the new medieval trailer they put out. So that's fun. Yeah, I'm gone, y'all.